William H. and Nora Anderson were leading pioneers of Adventist mission to southern Africa. They blazed the trail for an expanding mission throughout the southern part of the continent. After ministering and establishing work in several countries, Nora succumbed to blackwater fever and died in South Africa. Several years later, William got remarried to Mary Elizabeth Perrin. The couple served in Angola from 1924 to 1933. William used his experience and position as superintendent of the Angola Union Mission to advance the gospel message over those 9 years. The Andersons scouted future sites where they could establish mission institutions. The work was too much for just them, so other missionaries came to Angola to support the spread of the Advent message. New mission stations were established in the eastern part of the country. The Lukusi and Luz missions were opened. They offered services such as medical care and education. Through Christ's method of ministry, many people came to know the Adventist message. Today, there are more than 500,000 Seventh-day Adventists in Angola. Statistically, 1 out of every 59 people is an Adventist. One of these people is Joel. Over the course of his life, Joel explored the teachings of several Christian denominations. He had a lot of questions and never felt fully convicted by any of the teachings, but eventually settled into a congregation.
Então eu tive o problema do meu carro.
I had a problem with my car. It was missing a part. So I had a friend from Shakati who was an elder of the Adventist church. And I went there and asked him, "Find me a man that has that part." And he did it.
Joel's friend asked him to join him at church the next Sabbath. After Sabbath school and the sermon, Joel was given a book that answered a lot of his questions about God.
The Great Controversy. I read. Then he showed up and brought me some booklets. I read, absorbed it all. And then I started distributing them to the others.
After reading everything he could get his hands on, Joel decided he wanted to follow Adventist principles. He took what he learned back to his church, where the whole congregation accepted the message. Today, they worship every Sabbath and continue to study God's Word. The Adventist message is spreading in Angola through various means, but there are real needs here. This quarter, a portion of the 13th Sabbath offering will help with 4 projects in Angola, from building a church and an elementary school at one location to a domestic violence and counseling center at another. Your offerings will help minister to those in need. Please support this offering so more people in Angola will come to know the love of Jesus.